Hi everyone, it's Lonnie, and I was going to teach you how to crochet today, only to find out that I can't teach how to crochet. So I'm going to link the tutorial that I watched, and the tutorial I watched got me this heart here, or yeah, that heart there. So nope, not that one, this one. It makes a heart, and then it slip stitches down to the bottom, and then it makes a chain. So it's actually a heart bookmark. I wanted something else though, so I didn't watch it, but I saw something where they made something like this, which was a chain of hearts. And I thought, well, that could be used on the edge or as a belly band. So I made that one. And I also made this one. So there's that. I didn't watch the tutorial, so I'm not sure if I followed it. I just kind of made up my own thing. Then I decided I wanted a single one with a loop so that I could make a dangle. So then I made this one instead of slip stitching down right away. When I finished the heart, I just made a chain, and then I slip stitched and went and finished. So then for these, basically I just kept going up, 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 and then I slip stitched down at the very end, and then I slip stitched through one, one after the other. So that was that. And then this morning I made this one. I decided not to slip stitch back down. So what I have here, I'm just gonna finish this off real quick. Weave that thread in a little bit so it's not too exposed. Then cut it. I know I should be saving my threads, but man, I'm saving so much stuff I don't have room for anything. So there's a double heart on a loop, and that's a chain of 10 there, and then I just finished it off there. And so then I was thinking it would make a nice dangle if I can find a bulb pin. That's what this is. So you could put it through the big loop like so, and then you could attach it to your journal, because I was thinking these would make fun dangles for my new signature. And I haven't decided if I would put it there or somewhere else. Then I decided to try it with a leaf shape, and I just made up this pattern, but I kind of did it where I think I chained 8. This one requires a chain of 6. Anyways, I made it a little longer, so I think I did 8, and then I gradually increased, and then I decreased again. And so that's just one leaf. Then I thought I would try something similar to that, and so I came up with this, and that's as far as I got on that. I thought for leaves, color green might be better. So if you want to stick around, I'm going to try another leaf. If the leaf doesn't work out, then I'm just gonna make this a very, very short video. So there. Okay. So I just have some acrylic. The cotton actually works better, I think, but I don't have any green cotton, so acrylic it is. Alright, so I'm going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to build our leaf on here. So you don't go into the first stitch, but in the second stitch I'm going to do a single. Then in the next one I'm going to increase the size of my stitch. So this is going to be a half double. Then in the next one I'm going to do a double. And in the next one I'm going to do a double. And then I'm going to do a triple, just for fun. This will make your leaf wider in the center. So you can play around if you want, you know, how wide you want your leaf. So that's the triple. Then I'm going to go back to double. And then I'm going to do the half double and then finish it off with a single. So that gets you that shape. I was just thinking if I wanted to gradually increase the size of the stitches and then do the same over here, I should have actually chained 9. So you can play around with that. Anyway, so I'm gonna chain 1. And then I'm gonna come back up this side. So single, and then half double, and I can do a double right there. Not every leaf is the same, so if you you know, change the pattern a little bit, why not? As long as you're happy with the end result. And I'm sure there's other leaf tutorials as well. So I'm going to do a double in this one. So I think that makes 3 doubles now. I think I'm going to make that a triple instead. Maybe I did, I don't know. Make that a triple. And then do a double in the next one. And then a half double. And a single. And then slip stitch it closed back here at the place of start. So as you can see, it's not quite symmetrical, and I'm okay with that. so then I'm gonna cut this tail off because it's in my way. Alright, so then do I want to continue? I'm gonna chain 1 just to get me over to the next leaf. So then I'm going to try 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so then a single. Half double, and 2, you can make these fuller if you stick more than one into a stitch. So half double and then double. So far I'm just putting 1. And then I'm going to do a triple into the next one. And then go back down to a double. And then a half double. Oops. And a single. And I'm going to do the single, or do a chain 1, and then I'm going to go back to the other side of the leaf and do a single stitch, and then a half double, double, triple, double, half double, single, and it's gonna slip stitch at the end. Now we could keep going just like the hearts. And too, I was thinking if we put them on the page, we could put them like so. We could sew them down or glue them down like that. The way I wanted to do this one though, I guess I didn't really have a plan. If I wanted to make a chain of leaves, then I would just keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'd start over. Single, half double, a double, triple, double, half double, single, and then slip stitch into the last one. Don't know if that's totally necessary. I just did a chain one, and then I'm gonna go back in here. So that's my one. That's my half double. Double. Triple. Double. I think I'm gonna make 2 doubles this time. Then a half double. And a single. Oops, that was not a single, that was a slip stitch. Single and slip stitch at the end. All right, so you can maybe see that they're not all identical, and I'm okay with that. Now you could chain extra in between them if you wanted them not to be so close together. I think I'm gonna keep going and then come back like I did the hearts, because that tends to stabilize them and keep them all more together. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. You don't need to watch me do this over and over and over again. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube on how to crocheting. Some are good, some are not so good, but they're out there. Okay, so I have got it as long as I want, and now I'm going to just show you how I did the slip stitch. So basically I just try to stay in the center and pull up a loop and go through and then go down. It's actually probably the easiest thing. Like I said, you just try to stay in the middle, and that gives you your vein in the leaf. And then at the joining part, I do go through both. And then continue on to the next one. You can feel it if it's gonna be tight or if it's gonna be loose. So far I've made mine a little bit on the tight side on purpose, just to keep them together better. If I do put them on the side of the page, then I don't know, I think it'd be better if they're more attached to each other, then attaching them to the page will be easier, I think. So yeah, I made my leaves 9 stitches, or I chained 9, I should say it that way, and started with a single, worked up to a triple. And then went back down. So if you're familiar with crocheting, you probably make up your own pattern. It's not overly complicated. If you're not familiar with crocheting, you should probably learn to crochet before you you know, try to figure out how to do this without instructions. That's just my take on it. I've been crocheting for years. I just never learned how to teach it, so. Alright, so I'm getting close to the end, and I'm about to decide if I want to add anything extra in the way of loops. And I'm thinking not, because it's gonna go on the side. Now I think it also shrank a little bit with all the, so I can either try to stretch it out. Oh, that's still plenty long enough. Alright, so I'm gonna end it there. And cut that off. And just work in the tail on the other side. I'll do that later. Alright, so there we have it. You can make dangles. You can make belly bands or page edgers. Bookmarks. You can vary the size by changing your thread and your crochet hook. You can also, what was that other thing I saw? Oh yes, if you know how to do corner to corner, well, I guess it wouldn't need to be corner to corner. I saw somebody do a corner like so. Remember these corner things we made for over the corner of a page? Like so. Well, I seen somebody had figured out that you can crochet that as well, so there's that. I haven't made that yet because I'm actually having trouble with the paper ones staying on, so I think the crochet ones would be even more of a challenge. But anyways, that's today's project, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of that, and I'm sorry if it was confusing, but it was just more to show you than to actually do a tutorial. So I like these. I think I'm going to actually use them. Probably this one first, because I like leaves in my journals anyway, so I could see making a bunch more of these and then maybe trying the thinner thread, if I can find some green embroidery thread. So anyways, experiment, have fun, and have a great week, and God bless you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.